Hi, happy Friday. I'm Jennifer from the Somerset County Family Community Health Science Department, and I'm in the kitchen today talking about radishes and showing you how easy it is to roast them. I love radishes in my salad. I love the light, fresh crunchiness of a radish in my salad, and recently I was talking to some people who said, have you ever tried roasting them? And I hadn't before. So I'm going to take this and show you chips, and you could also roast them normally by just like kind of cutting it in half and putting it on your sheet pan when you roast red peppers or squash or sweet potatoes. So radishes, it actually, roasting them kind of transforms the flavor. It's not that spicy, crunchy. You get that earthy, roasted vegetable taste. So let's look at our radishes. Now, they're coming into season now. May through the beginning of fall is when they are in season here in New Jersey. And the bunch that I got were fabulous. They were nice and big, so these are perfect for roasting. So they are a root vegetable, so you want to make sure that you clean them really well because they are full of dirt. And save the leaves, okay? Don't just eat the radish part and discard the leaves. This is full of nutrients, it's full of fiber. You can chop them up and add it to your salad, your regular lettuce, and kind of mix it in, or you can saute it like spinach. So this is full of nutrients, so do not waste your radish leaves. Definitely use them. Okay, so I've washed the radish. I'm just going to show you how we're going to slice them. You're going to slice them really thin. So I've just taken the ends off and I'm slicing them as thin as I can with a sharp knife, watching my fingers. So they're thin, okay? And radishes do have a high water content, so you do want to make sure that you dry them well. So I've already sliced a bunch and I had them sitting between two paper towels so you could see how wet the paper towel is. It did soak up some of that moisture. So I have a sheet pan lined with parchment paper. I have my oven heated up at 400 degrees. So I'm just going to drop in my slices in a small bowl. And I love how big these are. And they will shrink down too, so you want them nice and big. And I'll put my new ones in here. Okay, and I'm just going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil. And just gently mix so that your radishes are coated with the olive oil. Okay, so one bunch will fit on a sheet pan. If you want a big batch, you can do two bunches. And I'm just going to line them on my sheet pan in a single layer. So just make sure they're spread out. Some are a little thicker than others, and you're going to see what happens. Sometimes if they're too thin, I'll show you. I just made a batch and just pulled them out of the oven. Now you can season, I'm just going to season them today with salt and pepper. If you like spicy, you can add some crushed red pepper. You can add garlic powder, paprika for some color. So you can have fun with the flavor profile of the roasted radish. But I'm just going to go traditional salt and pepper. Now radishes are really healthy for us. They are a good source of fiber. In 1/2 a cup of radishes, you'll get 1 gram of fiber, and they are a good source of antioxidants. All kinds of antioxidants, and they're a good source of vitamin C as well. All right, so I'm going to just take my crushed pepper and a little bit of salt, and I'll hit the other side when I flip them. So they're lined with my parchment paper. I'm going to put them in the oven and set the timer for about 25 minutes. About 10 minutes, I'm going to go in and I'm going to then flip them over and sprinkle the other side with salt and pepper, and then put them back in the oven. So this batch I just took out, and I want to show you what they look like. Now this one, where'd it go? Oh, this one is that. There was one perfect radish chip. It has the texture, it's lightly browned, it's crispy, it's hard. Some of them, because like I said, of the high water content, they're not going to be crispy hard like a potato chip, okay? They are still going to be soft for the most part, but they're roasted. And when you taste these, they almost remind me of like roasted broccoli, because they are a cruciferous vegetable like broccoli, and when you roast it, it does transform the flavor. So that's what it reminds me of, kind of a cross between roasted broccoli and a potato. So it definitely does not have that raw radish flavor. But you can, this one is pretty good too. It's nice and hard, but it started to get black on it. So there are a few that were really tiny and thin that just started to burn. So you do want to watch this. This is not put it in the oven and walk away. It's put it in the oven, check on it in about 10, 12 minutes, flip them over, and just kind of rotate them around on the pan. But you want to eat them when they're warm. Definitely it's a fun take on radishes. It's an interesting side dish. And like I said, if you want to, instead of making chips, you could just take your radish like this, and I would half it, and then just sprinkle it on your pan with roasted vegetables as another alternative. So have fun with radishes, eat them, enjoy them. They're going to be in season now, and it's very low in calories and just full of nutrients. So have a great day.